Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, alright, that ain't great, but, yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're here, we're back. Alright, yeah. Anyways, okay. Oh, great, audio. What? Okay, sorry about this. Anyways, whatever. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm Noctis Kyrios, and we are here, and we are back for some more Punishing Gray Raven. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well today, because I certainly am doing alright. But yeah, we're here, we're back for some more PGR. So yeah, let's dive in and let's go. Let's go. But yeah, I can't wait to be back and super happy to be back. And yeah. Apologies if there's major audio issues, because I thought I fixed, but I guess not. But yeah, anyways. Anyways, we're here for some more PGR, but yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I can't wait to be back here. But yeah, we're here to read some more PGR. Hey, Celestial, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hi, Celestial, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Anyways, yeah, of course. Fun. Yeah, you made it for real, Celestial. Anyways, yeah, we're here for some more PGR. Yay! But yeah, again, sorry for the audio issues, but yeah. Well, I hope you get better, Celestial, but yeah. Anyways, hopefully the audio issues aren't going to be too bad this stream, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're here for some more PGR. We're going to read some more Vera's story, but yeah. I think for those of you who are, I hope you do get better, Celestial, but yeah. But yeah, for those of you who missed last stream when we... Yeah, sure, Celestial, sure. Sure. But yeah. But yeah, anyways, for those of you who missed last stream, PGR stream, we will be reading some more, but to catch you up on some of the lore... basically to catch you up on some of the stuff that you missed. Yeah, so, so basically to summarize, there was a lot, basically. It was a lot. So, basically, what was it? Basically, we learned more about Vera's past, and basically when we first met Vera and stuff, we're a young commandant. And also we learned more about Hanif as well. Got his backstory as well. And it turns out that, spoilers, but it turns out that Hanif was actually a clone of Haynes, the old man that Vera met like way earlier. And is the guy that is behind the whole gene thing. Yeah, he's basically a younger clone of, like, Haynes, but yeah. Who went through commandant school and everything. The same as, who tried to emulate us, the Gray Raven Commandant, basically. Yeah, clone. Yeah, a clone, Celestial, a clone, but yeah. Basically, yeah, he went through commandant school and all that. Basically discovered that commandant school wasn't exactly interesting for real, Celestial. Basically went through commandant school, officer academy. Basically discovered that he didn't really like being a commandant, so he kind of just did horribly on purpose and just, yeah, basically just hid horribly on purpose. And, yeah. I basically just intentionally got, like, 10th in class. I basically just, basically, and it was basically, Chrono Pawn from the beginning, basically. And he basically just ended up as that Chrono Council, but yeah. Anyways, we're currently, and also we basically got battling outside of the, facility, and it got so bad that they sent in the new frame. This new frame in the image here for Vera, which is technically an old frame, but yeah. Anyways. And then, yeah, we basically snuck back into the gene lab there. Basically, we're eavesdropping on the conversation of Haynes and Lloyd there, pretty much, and got discovered by Eve, the sentient hetero creature, and we're on the run, basically. We're essentially on the run. We're all alone on the run, but yeah. Anyways. But yeah, I think with that said, that's all I really got for the summary, but yeah. Anyways, let's keep on going. Let's dive in. Blade Dance. Alright, let's go. 95%. Damn. Alrighty. Amidst you and Hennif's desperate life-or-death struggle, Vera's data synchronization accelerates frantically, going faster and faster. Punishing fluid and blood splash onto her, pooling into a single droplet of liquid, slowly trickling from the corner of her eye to the corner of her lips. The data synchronization between her old and new frames is nearly complete. After traversing all of Vera's memories, that haunting story she can never forget has turned once again into its final chapter. The chapter reads as follows. And so began... Oh, god damn it. And so began their final desperate flight together. Fortune showed them no favor. The transport vehicle, which they had expected to run normally for some time, unexpectedly broke down shortly after they set out. Okay. After checking it, Vera concluded, well, any vehicle I drive never survives more than 2 hours anyway. Damn. But, yeah, anyways, yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay. You stood silently in front of the vehicle for a moment, accepting the reality, and then the two of you began their journey on foot earlier than planned. However, even though you can mentally accept this situation, physically you were reaching your limit. Tiny snowflakes land on your body, quickly soaking your clothes into a cold, rigid shell. Your mind grew foggy as your wounds became infected, sending your body temperature soaring. How high is this fever? Mind connection. You should rest a bit. Close your eyes for a while. Seeing her pace gradually slow down, she reaches out unprompted and wraps your arm around her shoulders for support. The mind connection is holding strong. You're doing well. She even attempted to give you an awkward compliment. Damn. Okay. Would that be alright? I'll keep going with you. Can you really? Days of arduous travel have left you utterly exhausted. The moment Vera gives her approval, you eagerly close your eyes without a second's delay. Just 5 minutes. Wake me up in 5 minutes. A sudden tug at the waist. Vera yanks the rope just before you collapse. Oh, damn. Okay. Then comes the sensation of being dragged. Okay. Enveloped in darkness and pain, you lack even the strength to struggle. You're only vaguely aware of being hoisted onto someone's back, feeling a momentary stagger before being carried forward with jolting steps. Gunshots ring out through the haze. Blades scrape against metal. Corrupted creatures shriek in the distance. Fine snowflakes continue to fall, soaking your hair and dampening the bandages wrapped around your face. The wet, stifling sensation makes it difficult to breathe. Okay. In your discomfort, you attempt to call out that name. Help, Vera, help me, Vera? After being briefly laid onto the ground, you feel the bandages around your mouth and nose being loosened. Then you're lifted again, this time cradled like a fragile infant. Soon you hear the humming of the construct's power core running at high speed within her chest cavity. It's no different from listening to a heartbeat. Vera. You finally surrender to your fatigue, sinking completely into a feverish slumber. Damn. Oh, fun! Time passes in a blur until you startle awake with a deep, gasping breath. Darkness surrounds you like death itself. Pain radiates through your entire body, especially the umbra agony in your abdomen. Piercing through the haze of pain, a faint sound reaches your ears. Where's the fire? Oh, damn. Okay. Wait, hold on. As your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness, you realize you're leaning against something, and that small lock of soft crimson hair is in your palm. Red hair. Vera's voice breaks in silence again. Hold up. 1 second, I'm gonna just skip 1 second. I did bookmark it, right? Okay, oh, okay. I think we did the wrong one. Okay, maybe. Possibly. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, that was weird. I remember being in the middle of something, but yeah. Anyways. Enhanced bullets erupt from the gun barrel of a flash of fire. Striking precisely at the face of several Hydro creatures that suddenly appear at the front. They leave behind nothing but revolting splatters of gore. Hydro creatures again, I knew it! Looks like the situation is worse than we expected. 120 times worse. Oh, fun! Yeah, well, let's just go with that. Oh, fun! Hanif's shot comes so suddenly that you barely have time to react, stumbling forward and tumbling to the ground with Vera in a controlled roll to break your fall. Ah, fun! Vera? The mind beacon stirs slightly as faint response emerges from Vera's dormant mind. The frame data synchronization speed seems to have crossed the threshold, suddenly accelerating. Damn. What stage is Vera's data transfer at? There's too many Hydro creatures. We need your strength. 90, 91%? 92. The speed suddenly increased. Almost there. The data synchronization progress pauses briefly at 90%, then visibly accelerates. Oh, damn. That's absolutely fantastic. You have no time to investigate what exactly happened in Vera's mind, and just as you grit your teeth to stand up, the mind beacon suddenly feels a surge of warmth. Hey, okay. It's like a surge of flames rushing forward. Completely reversing from the mind beacon guiding the data forward to the data dragging the mind beacon along with the long and a wild sprint. Furthermore, the mind beacon through the mind beacon's probing, fragments of Vera's memory data occasionally flash blurrily before your eyes. What shocks you yet leaves no time for deeper contemplation is that these fragments repeatedly flash with an incredibly familiar figure, looking in a mirror because that person is yourself. Oh, damn. How could this be? Why don't I remember any of this? Headache. Oh, shit. As long as the Ascendant doesn't catch up too quickly, we still have a chance. We still have a chance once we deal with these Hydro creatures. Check which one is Eve. I suspect it's hiding in there. That hurt. Dull pain surfaces inside her skull, prompting you to cover an old scar on your head. No one knows the exact origin of the scar, and even you only know it was acquired sometime before graduation. Hey, what's wrong with you? You can't fall apart in a place like this. But before Hanif can finish his words, the familiar gray-haired descendant appears around the corner. Damn. You jinxed! Oh, I have no intention of killing you. Are you even listening to yourself? These hedge creatures are running wild. Damn. Noctis, this is the last time I'll invite you peacefully. This is the last time I'll invite you peacefully. God. Hey, thank you for freeing the Dragon Shadow Circuit. Hey, thank you. Alright, come on. Well, that old man and I shared some common goals. As you just heard, he already used other human genetic samples to catalyze evolution before I can act. They're still evolving, but most are imperfect, having deviated from the intended path. What's this supposed to be? Infighting among you villains? Damn. Alright. No matter what you say, I'm the one you're after. Let's cut to the chase. You're here to capture me. You struggle to your feet in pain, setting Vera aside to directly face the Ascendant. Meanwhile, the Mind Beacon continues reading fragments of Vera's memory data, making the current events seem intertwined with another story altogether. Hey, nice. Vera. It's utterly chaotic, yet both sides are sharing a visceral experience. Noctis, I need you to catalyze this evolution onto the correct path. The Ascendant stands at a distance, extending an inviting hand toward you, once again uttering these words. Damn. But you aren't the only one frantically thinking of a plan. Hanif seems to have an idea too, quickly moving closer to you to whisper. Did you hear that? I wanted to tell you this when we were outside. To the punching, you're just food, a catalyst, fertilizer. Anything but a person. Don't go with the Ascendant. Damn. I have an idea. How about we put on another act? Damn, okay. Alright. Even a simple trick is worth trying because I'm certain of one thing. You're important to the Ascendant. You're important to the Ascendant. The situation takes a sudden turn. What was an ally's gun now presses against your temple as Hanif's hand clamps around your throat. Jesus, okay. Hanif, to everyone's shock, calls out to the Ascendant. Damn. What a shame, I'm not this commandant's lackey. Quite the opposite, I'm from Kuroto and I'm very interested in this one myself. Hanif tears open his collar, brazenly displaying the chrono insignia before the Ascendant. Ascendant, if you've been watching Babylonia about long enough, you must know I'm telling the truth, right? Chrono is also very eager to engineer a chief with their body, genes, memories. They're all valuable to Kurono. Oh, fun. Besides that, I also firmly believe in one principle. That in extremely dangerous situations, if great commandant can't be obtained, then destroying them is the next best solution. Damn. Okay. I don't hold grudges, Graven's commandant, but you nearly strangled me in front of the entire Roar Squadron back then. And now I'm returning the favor. Damn. Down, my children. Yeah, what a friendly guy for real, Celestial. The hetero creatures, despite their restless instincts, prostrate themselves on the ground out of the Descendant's imposing presence. All except one. It trembles violently under Descendant's command, yet stubbornly remains standing. Oh, damn. It has no eyes, so Eve was hiding there after all. It has no eyes. You feel its gaze focusing intently on you. So Eve was hiding in there after all? Hanif slowly backs away with you as his hostage, creating what he deems a safer distance. Good Ascendant, now let's make these frenzied hetero creatures back off immediately, or neither of us will get what we want. The Ascendant silently observes Hanif's movements, without responding, yet you feel an uncanny tension, as if your heart is being gripped and forced to pump. Oh, damn. Noctis, we'll retreat to safety soon. Hanif's gaze shifts to your face. You immediately understand his intentions and try to stop him. Oh, damn. No, don't hit if! Ah! Hanif! But it's already too late. The Ascendant condenses surging, punishing energy into a cone, instantly blasting away Hanif's gun, wielding right forearm. Oh, damn! Flesh, blood, and bone vaporize into the air, leaving only a horrifying void where his arm once was, and a thick shower of crimson splattering in all directions. Oh, shit. Ah! The crawling hunter creatures hiss excitedly, lifting their heads to lick the red mist hanging in the air. Oh, fun! Overwhelmed by the excruciating pain, Hanif lets go of his weapon and collapses to his knees. Across from him, the Ascendant remains unmoved as a mountain, as if they just finished savoring a good joke. Hey, alright. Do you think you could use this as a distraction to escape with Grey Raven's commandant? You're just like Haynes, full of nothing but cheap tricks. I know one truth very well. Before absolute power, any strategy is meaningless. The Ascendant completely withdraws their inviting gesture, turning instead to target you and Vera, who lies slumped against the wall. You dive in front of Vera and simultaneously another blast shoots forth, piercing through the tendon in your lower leg. Damn. Ah! Arterial blood spurts from their wound, instantly soaking through the pant leg. Stop the bleeding. Following emergency first aid protocols ingrained in memory. Clamp down on the leg wound to stem the bleeding. Oh damn! All right. No, help Hanif first. No, Vera also. The situation is rapidly deteriorating. Behind you, the more severely wounded victim moans in agony, while the throbbing mind beacon feeds back the synchronization progress of Vera lying before you. Ah, fun! 94%. Almost there. Ah. Hanif remains trapped in agony while the threat of both the Ascendant and Hetero creatures continues to close in. The body is drenched in cold sweat, yet the pain paradoxically brings clarity to your thoughts. Not far from you, Eve stands behind the Ascendant, mimicking your leg-gripping motion like a monkey. Your entire body trembles as she pretends to experience the same excruciating pain. Oh, fun. Other Hetero creatures begin to tremble as well, some gradually breaking free from the Ascendant's control, and like Eve, grotesquely mimicking your movements in a manner both ridiculous and sickening. Oh, fun. Looks like Eve's assimilation has already begun. The Ascendant moves closer. I apologize, but I must restrict your movement. Grab the gun first. Damn, okay. Hey, let's go. Oh, the music's going crazy too. Oh, the art! It's useless. Quick, just run! He's right, that thing is useless against me. Your gaze darts back and forth between the Ascendant and the Hetero creatures beside him. Suddenly, a desperate idea forms. Oh, damn. What if I do this? Oh, shit, Instead of attacking the Ascendant, you point the gun at yourselves. Okay. I'm important to you. If I die, you'll never get what you want. Damn. You're insane. Are you really threatening me with suicide? The Ascendant seems somewhat disappointed by your reaction. Meanwhile, the Hetero creatures diligently mimic you, pointing their sharp appendages at their own heads, a truly ironic gesture. Yeah, oh my, for real, Celestial. A gray scrap of fabric from your pant leg still clings to Eve's mouth. In that case, I'll use you to my advantage. You're gonna still point at yourself. Don't get distracted. Should I thank you for the heads up? You should value yourself more. After all, you're destined to become their host, the source of their evolution. Your leg hurts, doesn't it? Don't just focus on me. What about your story? That story you told me on the ocean earlier. No need to finish it. You can already guess the ending. I won't waste your words. Put the gun down. Hey, alright, no problem, Celestial. Hope you enjoy your food. I can, but I suggest you take care of your children first. Despite the agonizing pain tormenting everyone present, you tilt your head slightly, pressing the heated gun barrel directly against her temple, leaving a circular brand on your skin. Damn. At the same time, the mimicry-prone horned head creatures following Eve's lead all gently tilt their heads in unison. Confirmed it. I repeat for a second time. Put down the gun. I won't say a third time. I'll take your forearm too. Fine, let's make a bet then. You suddenly start pulling Vera and Hennef back as you retreat. Then you aim the gun directly at the Ascendant. Damn. Damn, this is crazy. You're not running. Are you insane? You're completely mad. Hennef, watch this. I told you this wouldn't work on him. Get out of the way. Clutching his severed arm, Hennef once again attempts to rush in front of you and Vera. Bang! Hey, okay. Everything unfolds like a slow motion sequence. Hennef lunges forward, attempting once more to shield others from the attack provoked by the Ascendant's anger. Meanwhile, the bullet that is seen as absolutely useless by everyone is stubbornly fired from the chamber anyway. It tears through the air, thick with punishing energy and the stench of blood, hurling toward the Ascendant who shows nothing but contempt for it. Damn. Useless. Is it really useless? Eve, now! The blood still pours from your leg, yet you still remain standing, roaring at the Ascendant ferociously as if you never truly felt alive until this moment. Damn. The useless bullet halts in front of the Ascendant, torn to shreds by punishing energy. But Eve, who had been standing right beside the Ascendant, suddenly erupts into a blur of motion. Damn, okay. Thud. Hearing your supporting sound, it twists with increasing excitement. Enduring the oppressive force and the growls on its throat as it instantly drives its sharp hand into the bullet's intended target, piercing through the Ascendant's chest cavity. Damn. Oh shit, yo! Damn! Mother, father, Jesus! What an art. Jesus, that's graphic. Holy crap. That's pretty damn graphic for art. Do you see that? If I won, Ascendant, you were right. Eve truly is special. The sluggish flow of time ends here, as in an instant the tables have turned. With Eve restraining the Ascendant, temporarily holding it in place, you see this moment of respite to yank Hennef, who's only 1.5 arms left off the ground. Damn, but you... And you lot, get up! Keep mimicking, keep assimilating! The flames of rebellion remain, still burning fiercely. You viciously unload your remaining bullets toward the Ascendant. Damn. The next moment, it's no longer just Eve, as all the header creatures assimilated by Eve's ride together, surging upward like tides of viscous crimson, engulfing the Ascendant with terrifying speed. Damn, okay, even though these header creatures are all following the guidance of Eve, witnessing this horrific scene still invokes complicated emotions. Damn. Alright, fun. Have they gone mad? They're not just insane, they're actually evolving. If they're not crazy, why are they attacking the Ascendant? Who taught them that? You? You wipe some sweat from your forehead, and amid the tearing sounds of the header creature's pack hunt, quickly remove the exoskeleton from your legs, and hand it to Nif along with your emergency medical supplies. Secure this equipment and find the hollow. What do you mean? What about you? My leg is injured, so it can't move. My arm is broken, but you can still run. I must eliminate Eve here. Eve is interested in me, so I need to keep you here. Glance back, and sure enough, Eve has already lifted itself from the Ascendant's remains, tilting its head to look in your direction. Oh, fun! You know something's wrong with Vera. If she doesn't wake up, you're just waiting to die. The situation has changed. I need to reassess. Even if Vera doesn't wake up, I won't just stand and wait for her. I know what you're thinking. If you fail to eliminate Eve, you'll buy me time to destroy the embryos in the hollow. Then, these subtle creature forces won't become overwhelmingly powerful. But you're the one who should be the hero who makes it to the end. Why? Even knowing that this is the best option, this is their best option right now, Hanif still needs to ask. He stares at you with reddened eyes, knowing full well how many disasters you've lived through. How many times you've been the only hero to emerge from catastrophe. What he can't understand is why you would readily pass the torch to him for this new challenge. Damn, okay. This is hype. But I'm the one who... I've always been waiting as a shadow. Someone has to keep running. Remember what I told you back then? Say it to me. He slapped Hanif's face hard, forcing him to stay conscious despite the excruciating pain from his severed arm. Damn, okay. When ants clump together to cross over water, when ants come together, someone must choose to become the outer shell. Hey, alright, nice. Okay, let's go. Forced to take a deep breath, Hanif looks one last time at your injured leg before grabbing and putting on the exoskeleton. I really hate being the hero. Being a hero. No, you're just afraid. You just feel unworthy. Haha, even now you see right through me. I repeat, if something happens to you and Vera, I'll take over and continue the mission. Hanif grits his teeth as he repeats the words. Good, bind your wounds, endure the pain. I'll destroy the remaining embryos in the hollow and absolutely prevent this disaster from spreading any further. Hey, let's go, Hanif. Let's go. Giga Chat Hanif. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, let's continue on with the next one, where we left off on 16. But yeah, Blade Dance. Let's get back to where we were on this one. Would that be alright? I'll keep going with you. Can you really? Stringing fever slumber? Okay, alright. Sorry surrounds you like death itself, pain radiates through entire body, stretched down, buried on that man. Usually has pain, a faint sound reaches your ears. Where's the fire? Oh damn, okay, alright. Okay, I think we're here. About here. Vera's voice breaks the silence again. Fire, where is it? Where'd it go? It's just here. She's muttering to herself, searching for something. Aw, soft music. Hey, let's go. Intimate moment. Let's go. Found it. Oh, you're awake. The blurry red figure shifts. She reaches out and places her hand on your cheek. It's me, I'm here. Yes, the fire's here. You slowly raise your arching arm, pointing at the red blur as she grabs her fingers and firmly pushes her hand back down. Aw. I didn't ask you, you're hallucinating from the fever. The fire's here, found it. Aw. Aw, it's beautiful. Click. She's holding a primitive lighter in her hand. With a click, a small flickering flame appears. We have fire now. I found a lighter, but all the firewood got soaked. Not sure if it can still be lit. The lighter's flame licks at the bundle of sticks and dry grass, but the wood refuses to catch. Ah, I knew it. Damn, okay. The red figure grows irritated and puts away the useless lighter. Hey, alright. She frowns at you for a moment, then heaves with an uncharacteristically deep sigh before extending her arms and pulling you completely into her embrace. I guess we'll have to make do with Construct's body heat. Keep losing temperature like this and you'll actually die. Oh, while we're at this... Vera lifts the rain-soaked bandages on her face slightly, finally allowing you to breathe in the cold air. You were unconsciously pulling at your bandages earlier. It looked uncomfortable. I checked and I think we can try removing them. Her voice can't hide her exhaustion, lacking the energy to form her usual arsenal of sharp words. This long, grueling journey has worn down more than just you. Aw, hey, alright. Don't freak out, if I wanted to hurt you, I would have done it a long time ago. Besides, I was a support construct for a long time. Damn, alright. There, all removed. As the last bandage... As the last bandage comes off, the scene before your eyes finally becomes clear. Haphazardly... There, all removed. Finally becomes clear. Haphazardly concrete blocks surround the two of you. You're likely underneath a pile of ruins. Hey, alright. Relax, your face isn't ruined. Not that I can find a mirror right now anyway. Vera, thank you. No memory resets this time? Vera raises an eyebrow, slightly surprised to hear you address her by name. Before every time you fell asleep and woke up, your memory would reset when you first arrived on the surface. I had no choice but to fabricate some memories for you each time. She only gives a label to her actions, fabrications. Just as suddenly as when she admitted to being Coronal Construct on the front lines of Conservation Area 062 today. I'll explain everything clearly from now on. At the very least, I'll lay out most of the important things. There won't be a better opportunity than this. Damn, okay. Say it. Alright, this is my real appearance. The hair color and mask I wore before are just a disguise. I deceived you all. You've already connected to my mind, so there's no need for me to keep up this act, and you don't need to waste energy pretending not to notice anymore. You've already connected to my mind, so there's no need for me to keep up this act, and you don't need to waste energy pretending not to notice me anymore. You should remember something else and lets out a cold scoff. Hey, what's up, Sophie X Heart? Welcome, welcome! I'm good, how are you, Sophie X Heart? I'm good, good. Welcome to the stream, welcome, welcome! Hey, let's go. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, great stuff, man. But yeah, I'm doing good, Sophia Hart. How are you doing? How are you? Besides, your head still isn't fixed. Once this whole mess is over and you return to Babylonia, you probably won't remember me anyway. She sets up, helps you do the same, then clicks on the letter again. She holds a lighter between the two of you. Its flickering flame illuminating both of your faces. Only now are the two of you finally able to face each other with complete honesty. Now I'm going to reintroduce myself. I'm a construct from Kronos Special Operations Division, codename Hound. I'm not a construct from Babylonia, but I wasn't supposed to have any contact with FOS college students, but you possess test materials that need to bring back to Chrono. Yeah, that's good to hear it for real as well. Doing good as well, Slow X Art. Vera points to a sample container that's still tightly fastened to your body. No question of the authenticity of those test materials. I don't think their function either. Otherwise, with their reckless behavior, your guts will be all over the floor by now. Damn. So you actually plan to take both me and the materials back to Chrono? Damn. Damn. Okay. Chrono's Hound nods, her tone turning cold as she seems to fully return to her identity as Chrono's Special Operations Division member. Oh, damn. Alright. Okay. Fun. But you got lucky. The Chrono Stronghold I was supposed to return fell into disaster. With nowhere to report back to, I had no choice but to drag you around with me. Damn, alright. Departing from that field hospital, rescuing refugees trapped in a panic, then coincidentally meeting fellow student from FOS. Receiving the key to solving this crisis is from him, then continuing our journey after he passed the baton to to us like runners in a relay race. Hey, welcome to the stream, Kiwi and Dapo. Welcome. Hey, welcome back. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hey, thank you so much for dropping by. But, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're currently reading some more PGR. We're currently in the middle of Vera's lives. Vera's story, or at least Kiwi and Dapple, or I mean, sorry. I'm sorry. I may have messed up somebody. My bad. Sorry, just call it Kiwi. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Anyways, yeah, sorry, Kiwi. My bad. But yeah. Anyways, lots of people. My bad. I'm sorry if I've never met you before. I don't know. It's been a long day. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, we're currently reading Vera's chapter, Sparked Wildfire from PGR. So yeah, we're currently in the middle of reading it. So yeah, super excited. Nothing. Just tired. Just really tired right now. But yeah, anyways, let's keep going. Departing from the field hospital, receiving a key solving this crisis from then continuing our journey after we passed it's like runner's relay race. I never lied to you. I'm never changed. Of course I know, little commandant. What about Vera? Is that a fake name too? Hey, thank you for the compliment, Sophie. Sophie, thank you so much for the compliment. Thank you. Appreciate it. Vera hesitates, a fleeting expression crossing her face. When she speaks again, she seems to return to being Vera. It's my real name. I didn't lie about everything. Shouldn't that make you happy? Yeah, appreciate it, Sophie. Thank you. You don't seem particularly surprised. You stare steadily into Vera's eyes, ultimately choosing not to answer her question and changing the subject instead. No, I got someone else to make that for me, Sophie. I actually got an artist to make that for me, actually. Yeah, anyways. Why are you telling me this now? Are you planning to force me to go to Corona along with the sample? No, there's no need for that anymore. I've assessed the situation. The other Chrono bases nearby have been equally devastated, so there's nowhere to submit the materials. The sample is extremely important. If it's not delivered to the right place, the disaster will never end. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it, Sophie. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I did very much have most... yes, I did. I did have most of the design input, yes. So, yeah. When the punishing virus first broke out, I was a soldier who received a similar sample transfer mission. Come to think of it, your current situation is quite similar to mine back then. Unfortunately, I was a few steps too slow, which meant I only received synchronized information about the punishing virus 7 days after the outbreak. Damn. Vera lowers her head. Remember the last time, during the earliest days of the punishing virus outbreak, when she participated in that doomed relay. And because of that, I underwent construct modification. Alright. Alright, no problem. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Kiwi. Appreciate it. It seems I'm trapped in some mysterious loop of fate, doomed to tragedy every few years. Ha! This time will definitely be different. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible to deliver the sample this far. Oh, nice. I'm glad you... Oh, nice. I hope you do well, Sophie. Without you, wouldn't be able to sample this far. Even though we're not from Babylonia, you still... Stop. Refuse to be described with noble-sounding words and save your niceties for next time if we survive that long. First, we have to face the most immediate problem. Forget about me forcing you to some godforsaken place. We can't even get out of here alive. Damn true. At these words, you look around at your surroundings once more. Where are we? For now, we're underneath the collapsed basement. Just think of it as taking shelter from the snow. Such annoying weather. Vera says just taking shelter from the snow, but in reality, you can hear the corrupted shrieking outside. Is there any good news? Sounds like we're in trouble. Yes, our destination is right ahead. All we need to do is cross this last stretch of ruins. We'll succeed in our mission. How difficult will it be to cross these ruins? Alright, no problem, Sophie. No problem. Definitely keep that in mind. We'll need to fight for our lives, and I'm not exaggerating. Your brief exchange ends. Success is right before your eyes, but you both feel a crushing weight of how difficult it will be to reach. Any other questions? If not, save your breath. You need to conserve your stamina. Vera points at the side of your abdomen. The crack in the sample container has been tightly sealed, but the sample inside has already begun to slowly corrupt your flesh. Oh, fun! The stinging pain has turned to numbness. Even you don't know whether you'll deliver the sample first or be killed by first. Let's move out. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about this? The patch won't hold for long. My body won't last much longer. Or you could just dig the sample out of my gut. Forget it. You can't be here if you die halfway there. Huh? I never said I wanted to be a hero. The world is full of roads you don't want to walk. But when fate puts you on one, you just have to accept it. Anyway, you can't die here until you've made full use of me. Damn. After a moment of contemplation, Vera seems to have made a decision. Vera grabs her hand and places it above her collarbone, where subtle plug-like device is embedded. Like this, pull it out. But didn't you say if it's removed, everything would... An uneasy feeling stirs within you. With Vera's fingertips guiding them, you are forced to pull out the device. Oh, damn, okay. With this action, all engines in her frame begin to roar, and even the tips of Vera's hair emit a burning light. Okay. Damn, okay. A faint red glow slowly flows from Vera's collarbone, like a substance between gas and liquid, silently dissolving into air. Those corner lunatics would be furious if they knew about this. Did I just do something wrong? Yes. We've been wrong from the very beginning. I realized that long ago. Might as well commit to our mistakes until the end. Let's establish a signal, something we can use to contact each other. You don't immediately respond as groan and knees washes over you. Something feels wrong, as if a storm is brewing beneath the quiet ruins. Cat got your tongue? Why do we need a signal all of a sudden? Damn, alright. Are we going to be separated? Under what circumstances would we need a signal to call each other? Don't overthink it. It's just standard procedure before setting out. Didn't our folks teach you that? We won't be separated. That damn rope is still binding us together. Vera tugs at the rope that has bound them together for who knows how long. Come on, anything will do. Let's just whistle. I'm more used to that anyway. Damn. Her gaze suddenly drifts off into the distance, lost in some unspoken memory. Whistling, alright. Let's go with that then. Whistles. Got it. What does that signal mean? Nothing. I just made it up. Alright. I'll remember that. The meaningless whistle. Finally, Vera reaches out and touches your forehead. Aw, alright. Your temperature's still too high. You're quite tough to still be talking. Fine, this is our only option. We're leaving now. I'll carry you on my back. You're moving too slowly in your condition. Let me make this clear. There are corrupted everywhere outside. Stick your head out and you'll be a walking target. When I'm carrying you, I'll keep quiet. When I put you down, run as fast as you can. If they catch us, we're finished. Got it? Damn, okay. Okay, I'll reconnect with you now. The connection broke when I fell asleep earlier. That won't be necessary. Just take care of yourself. Vera probably has many things left unsaid. While your fever-addled brain files it all under, we'll talk about this later. You immediately climb onto her... You immediately climb onto her back, clutching the sample against your abdomen, like a newly christened hero setting off from a small-time village with a rusty blade. Damn, okay. The two emerge from the crevice, standing exposed to the top of the ruins. Ha. Your scorching breaths form steam behind Vera's ear, quickly swept away by the cold wind, along with a faint light from Vera's chest. This faint trace of life attracts all wandering corrupted nearby, and they surge toward the two of you from every direction. Okay, alright. Damn, okay. Little commandant. No matter what happens, even if you end up calling pathetically. You must always drag yourself one step further. As long as you refuse to be trapped by despair, someone will always be there to catch you. Damn, okay. She steps forward. Hey, alright, let's go. As the ragged hero embarks on their final journey, a nearby base faces its own moment of truth. Large numbers of corrupted detected approach at the base. Estimated time remaining 50 minutes. The soldier monitoring the detection equipment is first to sound the alarm. Still not getting through? None of our risk teams have returned, sir. It's been 4 days already. Our preparations are complete. We're ready to evacuate at any moment. He needs to make a distinction. Behind the soldiers, a young face clutches a terminal, desperately pleading for something. Why can't I get through them? Hey, Harley Joe! Harley Joe holds the FOS issue terminal like supplicant before a shrine, muttering desperate prayers. Just give me something. Please, if this base evacuates too, there'll be no way to get you out. When the outbreak happened, he was lying low in a remote location from populated areas, unaware he'd survive the Corrupt's first wave of attacks. From his perspective, his classmates' signals all vanished at the same time. After that, he was like a child abandoned during hide and seek. He finally found the perfect hiding spot, only for everyone to be called home for dinner. Alright. Called him. Unable to contact anyone, he emerged bewildered from his hiding place and stood in an open area contemplating his existence, coincidentally blocking his path of an armored vehicle full of soldiers. Alright, The adults picked up this dazed FOS youth and brought him aboard. After a long bumpy journey, he was stationed at this relatively well-equipped base. I heard you got good grades in communication studies? Yes, that's right, sir. And so, through a series of fortunate coincidences, Harley Joe became a temporarily enlisted communications soldier. Damn, okay, Besides coordinating with nearby squads, Harley Joe never gave up trying to contact his classmates, but as time passed, his worst fears began turning to reality. Noctis, Vanessa, Simon, this is beyond disastrous, isn't it? 3 of our top 10 students completely vanished without a trace. Harley Joe! Yes, sir. Harley Joe puts down his terminal and responds to his commanding officer. Get ready, you're the youngest among us. Are we really evacuating? Harley Joe feels tears welling up. He simply can't accept losing so many friends before graduation. No, Harley Joe, you're... The commanding officer wears a complicated expression. Saying something to the young man, but Harley Joe doesn't catch it. His attention is suddenly diverted, because the terminal's pocket suddenly emits a urgent series of beeps. Wait, Commander! It's them, it's my classmate! It's Noctis signals approaching our location! As Harley Joe holds up his terminal and shouts, Vera, sprinting with you on her back, begins to recall many things. Or rather, ever since she met you, a strange human, she's been unconsciously recalling her own past in various ways. Hey, alright. First she recalls her biological parents, whom she only met a few times. Unfortunately, these memories are from when she was too young. Only blurry shadows remain, along with silken texture of her mother's red hair. Aww. Skipping over her irritating distant relative, she surprisingly finds the second memory is of her instructor and doctor. She knew instructor has always looked after her, even helping her score a good position after graduation that would have kept her away from many unsavory situations. Damn, alright. She's also aware that Dr. Gwyneth was her sponsor, despite having graduated not long ago herself and earning a meager wage. Gwyneth willingly took extra night shifts to support her education. How did you get injured during training again? Is it really necessary to push yourself this hard? Just a simple bandage will do, thanks. Be honest with me, did someone pick a fight with you again? What are you going to... What, are you going to tattle to my kindergarten? I couldn't care less. Besides, they got beaten pretty badly too. It's a military school after all. It's bound to have a culture that values strength. She lowers her voice and says with a smile. Aw. One of them, I smashed his tailbone. Now he waddles when he walks. Damn. Vera! Haha. But then she could still laugh heartily. Aw. I haven't wasted my sponsor's money. I've learned to be tough, and I'll keep getting promoted from here on out. Even if you think it's childish, hey, wherever I get transferred later, you should follow me. I'll look after you. You won't have to work these exhausting triple shifts anymore. Look after you. Listen to yourself, making such childish talk. I'm gonna reset the bone now, so don't make a fuss. Ouch. There. After graduation, my little Vera will live the life she wants. She'll be free then. The doctor murmurs as she slowly applies the bandage. Able to venture wherever you wish and make all your dreams come true. Gwyneth offers her heartfelt blessing to Vera, wrestling given before the virus outbreak. When the punching destroyed everything, only one sentence of that blessing remained. Vera, I promise you, don't ever break yourself for anything. She never listened to Gwyneth's words. On the contrary, she imitated Gwyneth, always holding back the threshold whenever a crisis approached. Before Average Joe was killed, she sacrificed her arm. Damn. Before Hummingbird and Little Meat were killed, she sacrificed her left eye. Not just once, but day after day, she tried to break herself, training her flesh and blood to fulfill a dream, to keep more of the people she cherished alive. It never worked. Able to venture wherever you wish and make all your dreams come true. None of it came true. Damn, okay. If an arm and a left eye weren't enough, then I'll use something more important. Today I'll be damned, don't make at least one dream come true. She listens to your shallow breaths beside her ear, but she also is hearing the shrieks of corrupted drawing closer. Damn, okay, She looks down at the red light in her chest. My flesh and blood are yours to consume, and I grant you the freedom to bask in the sun. Small spark is enough, they'll give the entire sun. Aw, alright. Aw. She suddenly pauses, setting you down on the ground. In truth, when Granny Wang and the others brought her to you, she already realized the truth behind this entire relay. Then you out there must be worried sick by now. Me out there? Not you right now, but the future you. Looks like you really did it. Perhaps I might even rely on you a little in the future. I don't understand, but that's good. Someone like you, when the day comes that you're ready to sacrifice yourself for something, then there will surely be many people rushing to stop you. Probably don't remember, but when we first met, I called you a fragile flower from Babylonia, and you countered that you proved me wrong. Damn, okay. You've proven me wrong countless times already. Now I'll help you, not just because I want to help you, but because of myself as well. Vera kneels on one knee, looking up sunlight. Looking up, sunlight traces your silhouette with unusual clarity. While the tearing pain in her mind becomes increasingly impossible to ignore. I don't want to lose you to a bad end. I don't want you to end up like me. I want my little commander to be able to venture wherever you wish and make all your dreams come true. Aww. I want your story to shine brilliantly from the very beginning of my hero. Aww. I'll do the same. If anything happens to you, I'll rush to protect you too. Vera seems to understand, letting out a soft chuckle. It's not much of a blessing after all. So when this is all over, before your memory sets, let's give each other that moment. Let's put aside all prejudice and misunderstandings like normal comrades. Embrace. Sure, it's a deal. Vera tightens the top rope around both her waist and takes the terminal that had been hanging at your side. By the way, I'll take the terminal for now. I'd rather not hand it over with all that information about coronal constructs. After doing all this, she draws her weapon and faces the rear. Ready? I'll count to 3. Then you'll run forward with the sample. Don't worry, we're bound by this rope. I won't leave you. Aw. 3. 2. 1. As a corrupt attack, you force your aching legs into motion and run forward with long strides. Damn, alright, Damn, okay. The rope unfurls as you hear a whoosh, the rope rapidly extending through the air, followed by a sudden tension around your waist. Vera's on the other end. Hey, okay. Keep running. The sound of combat quickly reaches your ears as Vera's blade slices through the disaster behind the two of you. Run. Without looking back, you push forward with the sounds of fierce combat behind you, spotting the base buildings ahead soon after. Run! Hey, alright. No, Harley Joe, I came specifically to inform you. We're not evacuating. Everyone grab all your gear. Consider yourselves the last line of defense for the safe area. If we fail too, then bomb this place to the ground. We absolutely cannot let this disaster spread. But you're the youngest, you could. Wait, Commander! It's them, it's my classmate. Noctis signals approaching our location. I need to join the rescue. There's still time, Commander. Just before collapsing from exhaustion, you catch sight of your destination. Perhaps having confirmed the state of the approaching figure, several fully armed soldiers rush out from the base ahead, sprinting toward you. Hey, alright. In this moment, everyone welcomes the long-awaited hero. On this day, the hero finally arrives at the starting line of their destiny. Sample, here. No one remains to bestow honors upon the hero, but this journey itself stands as the greatest testament. Hey, everybody! Student A, the mother and daughter, Vanessa, Simon, Granny Wang, Leah, the sheepdog. And a construct who doesn't belong to Babylonia, who also witnessed the hero's courage every step of the way. Yeah, okay. Yes, and a construct too. Aw. Vera. Thinking of that red figure who stumbled crash heavily to the ground. Names and fragments of memories scatter from your mind in the turbulence. At the same time, countless hands reach out to help. Aww. But you suddenly grab hold of the final question lingering in your mind, making you desperately twist to look back. Hey, okay. Is this rope even that long? You see one end of the rope. The roughly cut rope drags on the ground, stained with blood and vital fluid, but that figure's nowhere to be seen. Oh shit, okay, damn. Oh wow, okay, aw. Vera! Vera! Oh, dude, the art! Oh, the art is so good. The battle-scarred construct shakes off the corrupted and stands once more. With her in mind, that person's mind beacon still connects to her, still so stable and reassuring. Years of tempering have indeed shaped them into a better person. Aw. She can still feel traces of anguish through the beacon, so she knows her little commander is so desperately doing everything in their power. I understand now. A nearly frantic alarm sounds from the base ahead. The sound of your calls for her, but she has no time to respond. Don't be angry, don't be sad. Between you and me, a rough start was inevitable. Yes, that's how it was. But we're both endlessly defiant, so we struggled on until one day our story found its continuation. That's why I say this isn't a tragedy. She snaps her spear in two, wielding both pieces as her arms swing the weapons, their flames scattering the falling snow. Aww. Oh, this is beautiful. She performs her blade dance as an offering to a story without the beginning and end, with both a beginning and end. Even as her life drains from her chest, even as the darkness from her mind devours her, she refuses to stop. Oh, this is beautifully tragic, man. Oh, this is beautifully sad, man. Grief can only last for 1 second. After that 1 second, I will come back. I will come back to you. Aww. Data synchronization progress 98, 90. Okay, damn, okay, hey, let's go! Oh, dude, that was beautiful, man. Wow. Just wow, man. God damn, that was beautiful. Hey, alright, there we go. Alright, anyway, sorry about that, but, yeah. Evolve. Alright, let's keep on going. Evolve. Vera's frame suddenly burns. The tips of her hair igniting into a fiery red. Her brows tightly knitted together. Hey, alright, let's go. Meanwhile, the head of a creature named Eve lifts his head from the Ascendant's mangled remains. Okay. He watches two haggard humanoids gathering supplies. Then the mother-father forcefully pushes away the one-armed waste material. Damn, okay. Mother-father. Climbs off the Ascendant's remains, slowly approaching the humans as the other assimilated Hedo creatures begin to follow suit. You cover Hanif's movements, opening fire on the slowly crawling Hedo creatures approaching you, driving back its siblings. Yet it nimbly dodges the bullets, understanding that it's more advanced being a child more worthy of getting close to mother or father. Until Hanif vanishes at the far end of the corridor. Steps back, okay. Be gentle, please. Raising the gun again is now almost pointless, as the Hedo creature before them seems to understand that this black thing is about to lose its killing power. It has indirectly grasped the concept that bullets are almost depleted. Damn. Stirs to you, lowering its body even closer to the ground. If it really remembers that underwater entanglement, which has provided it with incredibly rich yet refined information, leaving it deeply enchanted to this day. But humans are too fragile, with bones that snap with a mere bend and remarkably soft muscles, blood vessels, and skin. Simply allowing itself to get closer would corrode everything. Can't act affectionate, can't press too close. Just getting a little closer, just being intimate for a moment would be enough. Hey, alright. So it approaches with extreme caution, not daring to make even a sound, longing for closeness. Father. It longs for father to give it a hug. Damn it. Only one bullet remains in the gun, yet the head creature continues to approach with curiosity. You have no choice but to pull Vera along, dragging your injured leg backward inch by inch. What a pathetic sight. If Vera saw me like this, she'd definitely mock me, wouldn't she? So close, it's already at 98% synchronization. The Sleeping Beauty furrows her brow, seemingly irritated by everything in the outside world. You can also feel her struggles firsthand through your turbulent mind. From that time at sea until now. No, just that. It's from the end of the Golden Age until now. Damn. Mind beacon detects numerous blurred fragments within Vera's mind. Hey, alright. The most emotionally conflicting of these is undoubtedly the fragment seen through Vera's third-person perspective. The fragment about yourself. Okay. I still haven't fully figured it out. Sharp pains repeatedly shoot through your head as long-term memory shards bob up and down on the surface. Still impossible to grasp with certainty. Damn, okay. But without a doubt, both of you need a proper reunion. Hey, aw. So how could it fall here? You grit your teeth, raising your gun once more to aim at the corrupted lunging toward the two of you. Put it down, don't resist. Even with just one bullet left, you fight with everything you've got. Hey, alright, let's go. Come closer, just a little bit closer. Your other hand grips Vera tightly, unable to ignore the increasingly violent tempest raging within her mind. Are you anxious too, Vera? I'm doing exactly what you told me. No matter what happens, even if you end up crawling pathetically, you must always drag yourself one step further. Alright, hey, okay, oh nice, alright, yeah. I gotta grab dinner, so I'll be back in approximately 15 to 20 minutes to continue this, if that's alright. So, I'll add the bookmarks. But, I'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes, if that's alright. But yeah, I'll see you guys there later. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry about it. Back for dinner. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Sorry about that. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Let's keep on going. As long as you refuse to be trapped by despair, someone will always be there to catch you. Alright, let's go. Even if I have to crawl, I'll still drag myself forward, one step at a time. Hey, let's go. Let's go. And Vera being called upon by you, here's something. Hey, alright. Hey, Vera. She awakens with a start, only to find herself in complete darkness. What feels like tides ebbing and flowing beneath her, washing over her limbs. What was that sound just now? Her memory data is fragmented. She only remembers using her little command to pull out the safety pin, completely unleashing her full power of this test frame. Then she cuts the ropes and watched as that person ran toward the base with the sample. What about me? She tries to lift her hand, only to see it covered in bright red, her own vital fluid. Damn. She remembers fragments. She chooses to stay behind as the rear guard, continuously slaying corrupted until vital fluid poured from every opening in her body, crimson flooding her vision. Only when the red deepened into darkness did she finally collapse upon the ruins. Okay. Am I dead? How could I die now? I was looking forward to teasing that fierce little commandant. I was going to be the perfect opportunity. At that moment, a beam of light slowly illuminates the dark waters. She stares intently at that beam of light, taking a full 2 seconds to realize what it is. Someone's mind beacon. Her consciousness is still stuck in an earlier state, not yet fully adjusted to mind beacon connection methods. Noctis. As she instinctively says her name, she props herself up, waiting through the data streams of her mind and hurries forward. Alright, the splashing of water echoes all around. With each step, she crosses another fragment of reality, restoring another piece of her memories. Hey, alright. Now she remembers everything. During the data synchronization progress, she promised her little commandant she would return to reality just 1 second later. And the reality is you and her, with you as the Grey Riven commandant, encountered descendants at sea and became stranded on this island with its hidden gene repository. Her Garnet frame was on the verge of complete failure and automatically entered hibernation mode, but the support aircraft sent by Corona only dropped that old test frame from years ago. You chose to save her. You had to save her by replacing her frame. Hey, alright. Damn it, that frame barely passed the Berserk test back then. It was recalled after going haywire during his very first mission. She knows that Chrono loves exploiting loopholes. I never expected they would take advantage of even this situation. Actively reactivating a frame that should have been sealed away long ago, and worse, she discovers that the internal circuitry seems even more extreme than it was back then. Oh damn, okay. So you've been iterating on this design all these years. She suddenly notices something even more important and touches the area between her collarbones. Only now does she realize that where the safety lock should be, there's nothing but empty space. Oh shit, okay. Removing the safety lock before deployment, are they trying to test this frame's upper limits? And once again, the mandatory testing protocol executes by default, trapping her within her mind. An electronic voice resonates above her. I was a shadow of waxing slain by the free false azure in the window pane. Test commencing. Oh, fun. The battlefield of punishment is complex. Your companions will be killed by hero creatures at any moment. This fills you with rage. No, absolutely will not allow this. Vera sprints forward, watching as the mind beacon's light begins to flicker erratically. She senses a massive number of hero creatures surrounding them, while keeping firing to hold them back, dragging an injured leg. There's almost no more bullets left. Oh, fun. After witnessing your companion's sacrifice, you believe you developed psychological trauma or more severe symptoms of mind drift. Damn, alright. She realized that Eve has nimbly dodged the bullets and sunk its teeth into your side. Oh, fun! Faster, I need to move faster. Oh, fun. While fighting for the goal of reclaiming Earth, you feel that all of this might be false. I know what is real! Where you stand is still on the living shore of the river Styx. She lunges toward the mine beacon, but in that very same second... Test failed. Authorization terminated. What? I'm sorry, what? She plummets back into the sea. God damn it, really? Frame authorization terminated, with data synchronization declaring failure at the final moment. Oh, god damn it. Fun! Oh, yay! Her mind is confined within a narrow corner of starless night, as her data model instantly degrades back to that of a garnet frame. Oh, fun! The electronic voice monotonously delivers its final statement. You harbor resentment toward the world and everything around you. You decide to shatter the window. Still refusing to accept failure, she gradually turns her head to look out the window. Beyond the window stretches an endless sea, and the building she occupies resembles a tombstone rooted in the deep ocean. She realizes that within her mind, the most tranquil sanctuary is actually at the highest point of Atlantis. Alright. I refuse to accept this. Hey, let's go. Data synchronization progress 99%. Okay. You aim your gun at Eve, down to your final bullet. For the first time, your hand trembles slightly as the gun wavers. Hey, climb one step further, please. You have to catch me. The mind beacon persists within Vera's mind. As you call out for her, eyes fixed on the data synchronization progress stalled at 99%. Hey, simultaneously you pull the trigger. Oh boy. Bang. In this mission that has evolved into disaster, you have lost count of how many gunshots you've heard, but this will be the last one. Alright, hey, alright.
Another blizzard.
Oh, cutscene!
Just like the night of the punishing virus outbreak. It took me a long time after that. I never stopped swallowing the pain. I never stopped embracing death. Never stopped picking up the flag. And becoming the so-called hero. Pathetic, isn't it? But that's how I've chosen to live. To those that try to stop me, there's only one thing I want to say.
Oh shit, okay! God damn!
Going gentle into that good night.
Hey, okay! Yo! That was sick, okay! Let's go! Yo! That was it. Wow! I love that, man. That was sick. Ah, that was so cool. Ah, the dual blade gun pierces through the sable night, sending transparent shards flying through the air, each one reflecting Vera's resolute face. Chrono's preset program. What the hell does it think it is? Flames of fury sweep through her mind as the enraged Valkyrie forcibly seizes control of her frame. Since it's my body, I will be the one to control it. Hey, alright. 100%, hey! Let's go. Vera burns with fury. her visual module precisely locking onto the figure before her. Meanwhile, Eve is covering still smoking gun barrel. Its arms locked in a death grip around your waist as it sinks its teeth into your side. Ah! The grotesque sound of flesh being chewed fills Vera's auditory module. Witnessing this scene, Vera almost believes herself trapped in the past. Once again, watching you press the opening of the box against your side. Ah, damn, okay. Vera hurls the dual blade gun with tremendous force, striking the hetero creature square in the side of its face. Tearing a gaping hole through its insolent visage as black mud-like substance splatters everywhere. But even with its head impaled by Vera, its final evolution has already begun within the human host. Oh, fun! Bite bit down, tore away. Taste of flesh, information. Incredibly rich information floods into it, resembling a web of trees stretching across and encompassing countless branches, all of this coming from a single human. Oh, great. It wasn't mistaken after all. No wonder you sparked both hunger and dependency within. It must devour, seize, mimic, learn, evolve. Hey! Oh, great. An immense satisfaction envelops it, a series of uncontrollable giggles spilling from its maw as it worms its way into your memories. Where should I start? That's a good question, but soon a piece of information as sweet as honey firmly draws his attention. Seeking benefit while avoiding harm is instinctive, and now it finds itself infinitely drawn towards the concept of love. Oh, fun. Love, I must learn it. It touches upon your love. Oh, great. Not just for Raven, but for many others, close friends, battle comrades, even passing acquaintances. These people coalesce into countless beautiful bonds, collectively surrounding you, Eve. Oh, damn, okay. Like a fantastical, beautiful dreamscape. Are you sure we don't need to accompany you on this mission? Is the mission assessment really that simple? Is Vera doing this on purpose? Hey, Lee! I heard you're heading out to sea, so prepare some extra emergency equipment. What's with this red medical kit? Why doesn't it even have painkillers? Damn. The perspective shifts backward, where the captain of Raven waits silently. Commandant, hey, Lucia! Please, you must. Oh, it's her plume frame. Oh, plume frame, okay. Interesting. I will return safely, I promise. There's no need to finish every sentence. They already understand each other's hearts. Hey, nice. Aw. Very delicious. You, Eve, bypass a section of long silent memories and venture into space of pure white. White doors, white ceiling, and white bedding. Is this person really okay? Their memory keeps ending like a reboot. Could there be other serious side effects? Don't worry too much. The only real problem is that gaping hole in their side where the corrupted stabbed them. The brain hematoma will go down on its own. It just needs some time. Fine, I get it. As long as the hematoma doesn't go away, this situation will continue. The doctor hastily departs. This is a temporary medical station. A disaster has just swept through the area outside. There are too many people in need of treatment. Aw. Little Commander, I'm stepping out for a bit. You should rest. The red-haired construct waves her hand at the hospital bed, then leaves the room and disappears for a short while. When she returns, it's already late, and she's cleaning her hands while letting her hair down, looking as if she's been helping the medical staff. What are you staring at? Have you been awake this whole time, or did you just wake up from your rest? Just woke up. Your voice is extremely hoarse, with a metallic taste of blood seemingly rising continuously in the throat. Even though Eve is merely inhabiting and experiencing the body, you can understand just how severely the patient is injured. Vera. Don't keep calling me Vera and this and Vera that. It's irritating. Damn. Here, moisten your lips, then go back to sleep. Don't swallow it. Following the doctor's orders and focusing on recovery is the most important thing for you right now. Do you understand? Thank you. By the way, you should get some rest too. Thanks for the concern, but mind your own business. Damn. Look away too. Stop staring at me. I've already promised to stay here and watch over you, so hurry up and sleep. Close your eyes peacefully. Aww. Aww. You, Eve, have similarly closed your eyes for a long time, yet you fail to drift away into the darkness of sleep. It's like chaotic memories intermingle in your mind, causing you frustration. Get away! Hummingbird, give me the coordinates. Vera? Vera sits upright in the bedside chair with her arms crossed. Her eyes are tightly shut and her brow deeply furrowed, likely experiencing something unpleasant in her sleep mode. Great. Should I help her out? The view shifts upward with effort. You, Eve, rise up from the hospital bed and reach out toward the red-hair construct. Let me try a mind connection. Oh? You sink into the connection, doing your best to soothe her turbulent mind. But before long, you pull away the look of surprise, uttering a single name. Corono? You stare silently at Vera for a long time, then reach out to touch the bandage on her side. Your gaze shifts at the apple at the bedside, along with a glass of water. The stale water has been replaced. This isn't rice. This isn't right. Reach for your terminal and make a note of something. Then take a deep breath. You reconnect to Vera's mind. Why would you do this? Why am I happy? Can you understand? How do you like it? Is it good? You, Eve, wander through your memories. After tasting a portion of it, Eve gradually lost her smile, feeling that she's becoming entangled in threads of fate just like her father. Their thoughts grow heavy. Each successive interpretation becomes more and more burdensome. Love incomprehensible. What else? Is there anything easier to understand? With the aid of punishing energy, they step into yet another place. So the eavesdropper has taken interest in her casual chat. Die! 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 Let him die! Kill him now! Rapidly exits. Wait, is this right? They glimpse Haynes, the creator who made them, while emotions splash out like blood, drenching their entire being. Instinctively, they choose to withdraw. All wrong. You think you deserve this. Haha, I did it. The new seed has already... They cannot understand why humans are slaughtering each other, with their own creator leading the carnage. No, don't look at these. But silk threads have already silently entwined themselves around Eve, preventing her escape attempt. Damn. You seem to be looking down on her past as well, responding to her panic with a contemptuous laugh. Can you shoulder the burden? No, let me go! Cunning and arrogant beast. You want this, then take it. Oh? You raise your hand and forcefully push yourself, Eve, deeper into the murky depths. Oh, damn. Good. The sensation of drowning. Now it's their turn to experience it. Sure, okay. Eve is forcibly confined within a human body. Every scar across her from an awakening... From training, form reawakening with its original plan. It begins with some insufficient bruises and scrapes, all from training courses at FOS Military College, minor scuffles, minor ailments, things every student experiences. Damn, okay. Vibrant vitality would gently erase these wounds as if they have never existed. After entering the battlefield, her wounds grow increasingly severe. Damn, okay. The corpse sliced open her abdomen while she was evacuating civilians. Cranial trauma. To protect a damaged sample container, she pressed this breach against the wound in her side. No struggle, you can't escape. Don't struggle, this is what you wanted. While fighting Vonnegut alongside Shrikehawk, she was buried under a collapsing wall. Fractured ribs, lung damage. Damn. While fighting a hetero-hive mother, she was impaled through her side by punching tentacles, minor organ rupture, fractured hand bones, cranial trauma, subdural hematoma. Yes. Countless knife wounds, countless explosions, countless falls. Heroes are sculpted by disasters crashing down upon the fragile human body. Wave after wave, cycle after cycle, endlessly overlapping. It is pressed down into the mire, experiencing pain firsthand. You had anticipated this reaction all along, and you issued your warning accordingly. Listen carefully. This is what forged every scar on my body. Keep dreaming of replacing humans, you primitive beast. Get out, run fast, pain, pain! You shove Eve forcefully, tearing apart the two of you that had begun to merge, with fine intricate threads stretching like half-dried adhesive. Stay away from me, go face the fate you deserve. Eve immediately accepts this, even ecstatically embracing being expelled by you, and never wants to make contact with you again. Damn, okay. For a brief moment, it believes it's finally free. But reality isn't so kind. No sooner has its mental agony subsided than its body is seized by new pain. Okay. Splash. In this bleak reality, Eve is violently torn from your abdomen, and in the next moment hangs, suspended in midair. Yes. Who gave you permission to hurt my commandant? Damn, okay, hey, let's go. A delicate face, contorted with rage, presses close against its eyes. Damn. Eve's vision blurs. In her delirium, the one before her merges with the silhouette from the sea, the one who nearly killed her before. Hey, damn, okay, the art? You goddamn hetero creature! Kill it now, Vera! You press down on the wound where Eve's corrosion has eaten through your flesh. Voice strained with pain as you issue the command to Vera. Vera raises her hand, driving her gun lance deep into the hetero creature's body, twisting it to shred with the flesh within. This time, she won't let this cutting creature escape. Damn, okay. Eve hangs suspended in midair, quietly gazing at the red construct before her. No one knows what it's thinking. The two of you can only watch as in its moment of death, amid the spine-chilling sound of flesh being shredded, Eve unsteadily opens her arms toward Vera. Oh shit, the final moment of its life, it chooses to embrace pain. Oh damn, okay. And then it ceased to move. Oh shit, yo. God damn, okay. Well that was a bit crazy and morbid, okay. Okay, alright, I guess. Wow, alright. Okay then, but yeah, I think with that said, let's move on to the next one. Lingering Silence. After killing Eve, the leader, Vera slaughters every hetero creature in sight, covering a path forward with brutal efficiency. Damn. After just 3 minutes, Vera emerges from the mist of blood. 1 step, 2 steps, she carries her lance behind her, treading through the slurry of hetero creature remains as she slowly approaches you, stopping exactly 3 steps away. Damn, okay. She suddenly remembers something and touches her collarbone, where a red light pulses beneath her skin. You regard the figure before you with complicated emotions. Memories of your shared past remain hopelessly fragmented and blurred. Despite recognizing this gap in your memory, you decide to speak first. Vera, it's been a long... The crimson figure rushes forward with open arms. Her double-bladed lance clatters to the ground. Aw, hug! Aw! The metallic scent of iron envelops you as her long hair cascades past your ears, gathering in the hollow of your neck. I can tell you still haven't remembered everything. It's not time yet. Not time for me to say those words. Oh, damn. She holds you in a tight embrace, her arms locked around you like a vice. I've already remembered a lot. I was surprised I could see fragments of those times through Eve just now. There still isn't enough time. Huh? Vera releases her hold, the urgent embrace. Like someone desperately trying to keep something from slipping away, vanishes as quickly as it came. She drops to one knee and tears open your blood-soaked clothing. Alright. The fabric, stuck fast to raw flesh, makes a sickening sound as she tears it away. So that's how the head creature date working out. So how's the head creature date working out for you? Not so good. Seeing how eager you are to get yourself killed, I thought maybe you've fallen in love with that the feeling of punching energy corroding your flesh. Funny joke. Very quickly returns to her usual self. That familiar sharp tongue of hers will get an almost comforting sense of normalcy. Yeah, I'm alright. If I'd synchronized even a moment later, the punching would have corroded right through your organs. Damn, okay. Vera dumps a nearly entire bottle of disinfectant over the wound, then savagely jabs the serum injection into your injury. Damn, okay. Hey, alright. Ow, that hurts. Don't take it out on me. Never learn your lesson. This is exactly what you deserve. Damn. Vera lowers her gaze, yanks out some bandages, and tightly wraps several layers around your waist and injured leg. You search Vera's eyes, as if looking for something familiar in those giant garnet red irises. Stop staring. I haven't changed. This frame looks exactly the same as it did back then. Only the internal systems got a slight upgrade. Uh-huh. But you've changed. Your shadow is different now. Vera meets your gaze, your silhouette reflected in her eyes. Not only are you more mature than you were a few years ago, but you also bear traces of awareness she wishes wasn't there. Yeah. So it ended up like this again after all. Can you stand no matter what you saw in my mind, or what you remembered yourself? We don't have time for reunions. First, explain our current situation to me clearly, especially about that smart-mouthed brat. Why did he leave you here? Was he running away, or was there another reason? No, he wanted to destroy the other embryos. As Vera lifts you up from the ground, you quickly explain the current situation. Hey, alright, let's go. From how you and Hanif dragged Vera into the genetic repository, to the elderly researcher who severed ties with the Ascendants. You also describe how your group was discovered and ultimately cornered by the Ascendants. Regardless, those evolving hetero creatures all came from the hands of that researcher, Haynes. Based on his tone, there must be more embryos within the hollow that have to be destroyed. Yeah, for real. Are you sure that old man is the new Haynes? Even with only fragmentary memories. But he's identical to both Haynes and your memory data. It's the new Haynes in my memory. The human brain is a flawed, fragile thing. Just a slight bump, and memories are so effortlessly discarded. Vera lets out an emotionless chuckle. Damn. No, even if the memories were messed up, I also went back to find you. I also went back to find traces of that memory. What? You went back? Snap. Vera just frowns and looks up. The crisp, shattering sound comes from her hand. She has unconsciously crushed an empty serum vial. Oh, damn. Among the tiny fragments scattered on the floor, Vera notices something and looks down again. Between her collarbones, the space where the safety latch should be is completely empty, as if mocking her with its absence. Even her frame seems to be urging her forward. In an instant, your mind beacon experiences the intense sensation of falling. When memories are connected, the construct's emotional fluctuations become much more perceptible. What's wrong? It's nothing. I just couldn't control my strength. Some of the things happen when adapting to the Garnet frame. It's perfectly normal. Wait, let me check your mind again. I don't need... Vera brushes away your outstretched hand. Your wounds are patched up for now. We need to hurry and go after the one-armed brat. I don't trust him, and with his injuries, he might not be able to complete the mission. I'll carry you on my back. If you don't want to end up a cripple, stop walking. Damn, okay. Vera cuts off any response you might have and pulls you onto her back. She finally steps forward once more. Hey, let's go. Okay. Hey! Hey, gameplay time! More gameplay time! Let's go, finally.
Data synchronization, frame circulation, normal. Mind data, normal. Battle module, normal. Self-diagnostic successful.
This frame. I never thought I'd find its power unfamiliar.
Damn, okay, let's go.
How disgusting. Get lost. Oh, you managed to hurt me.
Oh wait, hold up. I'm using keyboard, so
Don't you dare! Just as I thought, something's wrong.
Oh, fun.
Oh, you managed to hurt me. Don't you dare! Skulking in the shadows, delusional.
Hey, alright, let's go.
My unsheathed blade!
Hey, let's go. Okay, I guess it's keyboard time, I guess. Observe.
There is a high level of punishing concentration nearby. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Oh, fun.
Yes! This is the feeling I crave! Looks like we're on the right track. We're getting closer to the hollow.
This looks like a lab.
Looks like we're on the right track. We're getting closer to the hollow. Yes! This is the feeling I crave!
Oh boy, fun.
Did the power come back on? And did that door just open too? These are Haynes's notes.
Pick it up. Alright.
That old bastard is everywhere.
Alright, yeah. Food goes. I was. We could really no different than go line. Notes of raising this. Got this right path according to Orgors. One of the results is a props again him. Which is to get a certain plainly. These species crave from about extra greed.
This is the feeling I crave.
Yeah, there's a new world in here. Golden Age sluggers need their moderates. Joe is surrounded this kind. So alternate methods. Your balance are different, rather more trustworthy. Was them afterward.
Yes, this is the feeling I crave.
Balance. Not meddler of the grading commanders and pretty aligned with it follows these verses. So it's so going after bringing down command template of going embryos to children. Named spirituality because I am one who plays God. Sure, buddy.
Yes, this
sure,
is the
buddy.
I crave. Get. Oh, you managed to hurt me. Ridiculous. Feel the searing flames of your fate. Brace yourself.
Hey,
for
let's
the
go.
relentless fight of pain.
All right.
Oh, you managed to hurt me. Skulking in the shadows, delusionally. Still time. I'm not done yet.
Damn. All right.
Get yeah, ridiculous. Feel the searing flames of your fate. Brace yourself with a relentless fight of pain.
Hey, let's go.
Is this device still operational? What's it used for? Wait. It seems to be channeling energy into the hollow. It can't be destroyed. Something's protecting it. Seems like it's something important.
Okay then. Oh, the music here is so good, man. I love it.
Don't you dare! Oh, you managed. Behold, my unsheathed blade! Feel the searing. Am I repeating the same mistakes again? Oh, brace yourself with a relentless fight of pain. Behold, my unsheathed blade! Ridiculous. Feel the searing flames of your fate.
Hey, got him. Nice.
We finally reached the hollow. Now then, who wants to die?
Hey, let's go. Aw, dude, that's so good. Hey, let's go. But, yeah. Anyways, Oh, this story is just so good. So good, man. I love it. Alright, this will probably be the last story node we got for today. Or at least I'll try to get as much through this as the story node as possible. We may finish the rest of this next stream, but next PGR stream, but yeah. Let's do this next one. But yeah, let's go. Anyways, yeah, let's go. Let's do this next one. Let's do the final one for today, baby. Anyways, yeah, let's keep going. Living Fire. As Vera begins to run, another person with high expectations has already reached the location of the hollow. He stumbles along the way. His severed arm barely bandaged, desperately evading crazed hedo creatures, leaving a dripping trail of blood behind him. Alright. Dud. Having exhausted all his ammunition, he finally reaches his destination using Kyrios' blueprint, only to step into emptiness as he forces the door open, tumbling down a staircase 5 or 6 meters high. Damn. Ugh. Oh yeah, hey, Hanif! He's forced to lie on the ground for 2 minutes, excruciating pain causing his muscles to spasm and convulse while waves of darkness cloud his vision. Why is it so dark? I should have reached the place by now. Just my rotten luck. According to the original plan, he only wanted to find someone in this gene repository and confirm a few details. That's why he went to great lengths to get close to Graven Commandant and Vera, using every possible way to force himself onto their ship, insisting on coming here with them. Of course. That's why he went to great lengths to help the Commandant. Perhaps I could earn a chance. Honestly, if I could be of some help to the Commander, perhaps I could earn a chance to return to Babylonia and finally leave Chrono behind. The original plan didn't involve any significant risks. Who knew it would come to this? Ascendants on one side, crazed hedo creatures on the other. Now, not only did I get nothing out of it, I even lost half my arm. Damn, yeah. Raven Commandant and Vera, I wonder if they're alright. Pathetic, they actually dared to entrust their last chance to me, foolish. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, okay. He showed to prop himself up and began feeling around in the darkness, but unexpectedly, several familiar silhouettes started dancing across his retinas. Eh? Okay, my life is flashing before my eyes. Oh, damn. Oh, fun. By the way, hey, Celestial, here's the mail. The first to appear before his eyes was the ever-optimistic Bible, displaying an uncharacteristic agitation. What's your own role in all this? Are you a hero or a shadow? Everyone dreams of becoming someone like the Graven Commandant. What about you? Are you truly content with that? Are you willing to be that sacrificed shadow? Of all faces I've seen before death, it had to be yours. How pitiful. But yeah, Celestial, the mail! And if! What nonsense are you spouting? Make a decision now. Everyone who could fight is already here. Didn't you say we out together? Bibo shakes his shoulders, and only then does he hastily make out his surroundings. Endless fires rage around them, with blood flowing in rivers. The survivors gather around him, but the equipment on everyone flashes with red warning lights. It's a graduation simulation battle. I remember that at this point. The floating processor was completely drained. Bible organizes what little equipment remains, distributing it among his companions while counting off the survivors under his breath. Yeah, alright. Freeman is confirmed lost, and Rolla is no longer in the simulation environment. We've lost almost all our manpower, but we still couldn't conquer that final high-risk zone. Give it up. What? Bible freezes in place, looking incredulously at Hanif. Oh, fun. Whoever designed the simulation must have gone mad to set the difficulty this high. Since the remaining candidates already have enough accumulated points to determine the top 10, we might as well give up. Damn. What madness are you talking about? Bible grabs Hanif by the collar, trying to yank him up from the ground. Who was it that came to me yesterday talking about trying another approach? Weren't you the one who said you'd handle it? Even if we must resort to the mostly costly human wave tactics, even if Even if we only crawl forward on the footprints of the fallen, even if only one person reaches the end, we refuse to leave that final high-risk zone just standing there untouched. If we give up here, we're throwing away everything those before us fought for. That method is like ants clinging together to float during a flood. There's no telling who will be drowned to death or left behind. You might not even make chief after all this. What does competing for chief have to do with anything? Beebley, surprisingly enraged, shoves him back into the corner and walks toward the crowd. Assemble! All the threats are laid bare before us. We no longer have the ability to counter them. Now we refuse to cower in fear. Our only option is to charge through with everything we got. I know what you will want to do. The final chance is right here, right before our eyes. We absolutely cannot give up. And you, Hanif. Beebley turns to look back at Hanif. Alright. Can't you see I've already lost an arm? None of you people who come and go ever cared if I live or died. In my reality, I can actually die, you know. No, you absolutely cannot. In his memory, Beebley doesn't overthink it. He mutters something under his breath, extends his hand, and angrily pulls Hanif up from the ground. It really hurts. If someone in reality would pull me up like that. A sharp pain shoots through Hanif's severed arm, as if someone has actually pulled him up from the ground. Damn, okay. Lost your way here, my child? Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Hanif repeatedly opens and closes his eyes until his vision finally returns, adjusting to the light in this place. Rhythmically pulsing embryos surrounding him on all sides. Through their semi-transparent membranes, countless normal hetero creatures can all be seen waiting to be born. He really did find the right place. Directly in front of him, the person who pulled him up is grinning widely while scrutinizing him. Oh, God. Welcome to Zambra's Hollow. I am Haynes, and you must be looking for me. Ah, this fucking guy. Of course. Upon hearing the statement, seeing the face clearly, Hanif instinctively throws the old man to the ground. His only remaining hand, his left, grips his gun tightly and aims at Haynes, a gun that he knows is empty. I've come all this way in disguise, and those two from Babylonia aren't here either, so we can talk normally now. I've nothing to say to you. I heard your conversation with that Ascendant. All the problems in this place were created by you. So what? I heard your conversation with that Grey Raven Commandant through the surveillance system. You said you were here to find family, that you wanted to know your origins. So you're an old creep who loves eavesdropping. Damn. Can't help it. I've always had a strong thirst for knowledge. You're the same. What nonsense. You're the first to find me. You deserve a reward. Tell me, what do you want to know? I patiently answer all your questions. Hanif's eardrum rang incessantly. He suspects the fall might have gifted him with a concussion. He can't stand Haynes' endless prattle. No matter how many questions he still has, there's only one thing that needs to be done right now. Shut up, hands above your head, or I'll shoot you. I know Chrono's methods well. Every experimental facility has a complete destruction protocol. Tell me how to activate the self-destruct program. Under the threat of Hanif's gun, Haynes raises an eyebrow in resignation and slowly lifts both hands. Is that really the answer you want most right now? How boring. Cut the crap, I'm counting to 5. 5? It's right behind you, no need to count. I'll tell you everything you want to know. You can activate it from that console behind you. What's wrong with your eyes? A few more steps and you would have crashed into it. Haynes remains unusually calm, with almost amused expression, as he watches Hanif slowly back up until his waist bumps against the console he mentioned. Damn. The password is 68. I've already entered it. Now you just need to use your biometric credentials to activate it. Huh? Hanif listens to Haynes, almost doubting his own hearing as he begins to suspect his words. Fingerprints, iris scan. You can pass every single rigorous security check. Hanif slowly lowers his head just as Haynes said. All security verifications pass smoothly. The crimson words base destruction appear before him like some kind of sick joke. It's your decision to make. I can't control you anyway. Will you press it and destroy this place, or will you let them remain and wait for them to present you with a completely new evolution? What? No. Why, can I? Hanif never felt so lost. He's used to being the one who sets up traps and plays tricks on others. But this time, he feels like he's walking step by step into someone else's carefully scripted farce, with himself as a clown. Oh, fun! Take a sip of water. From my perspective, I suggest you let them live, because they're all your brothers and sisters. Didn't you eavesdrop on us earlier? The first and most successful child absorbed an embryo that used me as its genetic template. It's different from us now. It's broken free from the limitations of the human body. When it will become the origin of a new species, so it shouldn't continue using the name Haynes. So I named it Eve. What do you think? Oh, fun. Hanif stands frozen before the control panel, allowing Haynes to casually unravel questions that have haunted him for years. So that's it. You're Haynes, the last one to survive screening, so you're assigned to Babylonia? Who knows what kind of scheme that old bastard is cooking up now. Number 1364. Your position after graduation has been decided. After graduation, you will join the Aurora Squadron. Aurora Squadron? That name doesn't ring a bell. Is it your secret force? Correct. We've agreed through a discussion that this would be the most suitable position for you. It's safer to keep a cunning person like you close to us, don't you think? Oh, fun. Even though you've been trying to misguide us by deliberately displaying mediocre talent in order to get assigned to the task force. Do you really think we wouldn't uncover your little scheme when we've been closely watching you? Now that you've found out, why are you still going to keep someone like me close to you? Your little rebellion is nothing more than a source of music entertainment for us. Oh, fun. Remember, you're Chrono's asset. Do not ask questions or overthink. All you need to do is to execute our orders. So I'm also Haynes? That's about right. You're also my perfect clone. You're my almost perfect clone. From the Golden Age until the end, I've gone through 3 generations in you. I've turned away some undesirable genes like nearsightedness, high blood pressure, and the like. Damn, okay. Don't be surprised. Back in the Golden Age, genetic screening was a common method for the wealthy to practice eugenics. Some people even made clones from their own genetic samples to filter out the genes they didn't like. Oh, god damn, that's morbid. And so generation after generation evolves, becoming a better version of myself. So Chrono provided you with support and he helped you develop the next generation resulting in me? And if stares at the name tag on the old man's clothes. The same name he once used himself, and suddenly feels a wave of nausea rising from his stomach. Oh, fun. Why did you abandon all the other 9 clones? Even those who didn't die from genetic defects were murdered. Because Chrono isn't a charity, we've always had a mutually beneficial arrangement. I needed materials and a site, plus a way to continue my existence. While they satisfied these conditions, they also gained surveillance authority over you. Oh, I mean over me. What they needed was, at the very least, for the next Haynes to be more controllable. And actually, one was enough. Damn. Growing up under all those watchful eyes wasn't very pleasant, was it? You've been through a lot. But it doesn't matter. Once I complete the incubation of all the embryos in the hollow, neither Chrono nor any Ascendant will be able to restrict me anymore. I'll be the master of the new world. Oh, he's just a joy, isn't he? That is why I collaborated with the Ascendant. I bring the most advanced technology, he brings punishing, and together we accelerate the birth of an entirely new species. He's similar to me with multiple bodies, so it's pointless how many times you kill him out there. He'll always resurrect from here, ensuring that large batches of his children hatch successfully. Damn, alright. Haynes points to several sleeping pods suspended upside down overhead, protected by bone spikes grown from the head of creatures. You're misleading me. What I heard with my own ears was that the Ascendant thinks you've done too many unnecessary things if you two have already split up. It doesn't matter. What can you possibly learn with your pathetic eavesdropping skills? Damn. Besides, if he doesn't approve of what I do, then his opinion doesn't matter. With a lax demeanor, Haynes points to a near sleeping pod. Eve getting tangled with the Grey Raven's command and being turned against the Ascendant was purely accidental. But it's not an entirely bad thing for me after all. The next Ascendant hasn't emerged yet, so I'm in control of everything outside for now. And no wonder you're so disgustingly full of yourself. Come on, put down the gun and join me. It's out of bullets anyway, isn't it? I'm the one who understands you best. Don't listen to him, man. Haynes breaks into a smile. Remember how you first received that information? Your Aurora Squadron team kept searching for intel during the mission, and then you suddenly discovered that technical supervisor of Chrono Gene Bank had the same name as you, Haynes? I know myself all too well. I knew that I would definitely be interested, and sure enough, you followed the scent right to me. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. You did this on purpose? Yes, it's true that Ascendants kill people, and Ephtopheles did indeed harbor hatred for Chrono, but the one who embellished these facts, who falsely claimed Ascendants specifically requested that ship, was you. You were the one who was desperately searching for the gene bank. You saw clearly that Chrono wanted to keep secrets about Babylon. He wanted to thoroughly investigate. Both sides were racing to learn more about that new Ascendant. And Vera, a former member of Chrono's Special Operations Division, would definitely reopen the investigation and definitely track down that key, the ship that could lead to this island. Damn. In the end, the commandant of Vera reaching this island was all thanks to you. Didn't you know this would happen from the very beginning? Damn. After a brief moment of shock, Knif finally realizes the magnitude of his mistake. Those two had just desperately entrusted him with their only way out. Just as he resolves to do something for the two, those two Haynes strikes head on, shattering his facade. And Haynes continues to laugh. Oh, fun. I just leaked a little bit of information. Help spread some news about that Ascendant's revenge on Chrono. Look at the results. You're truly the most outstanding one among the next batch of Haynes. Shut up! I've won. Do you think you were so clever? Do you think you could kill two birds with one stone to discover your own origins while helping the Grey Raven Commander using that person as your escape rope from Chrono? Just think, because you performed well, just because that person might show mercy and lend you a hand, you could escape your fate as a Haynes. Shut up! And his eyes turn red with rage. Damn. Here's the cascading crash of dominoes falling one after another. And the person who reached out to topple that first domino was none other than himself, the person who now standing with a face contorted in anguish. What's the rush? Even if you survive today with your deception, countless punishments await you. Now that Chrono or Babylonia will take you back, you have nowhere to return to. You... Haynes sees through Hanif's bluff and reaches into his coat, searching for something to show him. My secondary body has grown old and won't last much longer. I'll synchronize my memories with yours, and once you understand... You insufferably arrogant old bastard! Psst. Oh shit, For Hanif Before Hanif can charge forward, Haynes delivers a silent bullet into his leg. Oh shit. He waves the gun he just pulled from his coat, practically radiating smugness. Since you were a child taken in by Chrono from the very beginning, why would I ever invite you to have power over me? He walks to the control panel with theatrical exaggeration, raises his hand high, and slams it down forcefully as Hanif watches through a blur of excruciating pain. Damn, alright. I'm tired of you. I knew you wouldn't dare activate this program on your own. Boring. You're right, this isn't actually a self-destruct button. If you had pressed it earlier, you would have been the one to initiate the final evolution. Oh, fun. Darkness floods his vision as Hanif falls to the ground in agony. With Haynes' actions, a piercing alarm sounds as rotating red lights illuminate every creation within the hollow, whether they're identical human clones, incubating hetero creatures, or sentence not yet reborn in the sleeping pods. Oh, fun. The entire hollow facility activates as Haynes erupts into laughter amid the deafening chorus of alarms. You idiots! Just can't mouse with you every time we meet, ha ha! And to think I had expectations. Seems even I can't be assimilated after spending too much time among a flock of mindless sheep. Though consumed by rage and physical agony, Hanif still struggles, refusing to succumb to the pain. No, I will never. No, you absolutely cannot give up here. Damn, okay, I won't allow it. None of us will allow it. You can't allow yourself to give up either. Hanif's vision wavers unsteadily. He realizes that Bibla is carrying him on his back. Damn, okay. For his eyes, the simulated battle that often haunts him during his waking hours. Secure that tourniquet around your wound and then keep moving with us. Lost some more troops. How many? In the mere seconds they've been speaking, more corrupted crawl out from the nearby trenches, lunging at the soldiers struggling on their last legs. Okay, come on, Hanif, let's go! Come on, boy, defy the order. Too many to count. Everyone's just left is right here. Another burst of flames. Look, I told you, when the ants cluster together and roll into the water, countless deaths are inevitable. Well, there's gathering everyone to charge forward toward the final high-risk zone. The shadows should be prepared to become sacrifices. What about you? What's your role in this? Are you a hero or a shadow? Bibla asked that question for the third time. Relevant question, honestly. Never answered me, but when he suggested this plan, you already knew the answer, didn't you? I think. And Hanif's gaze drifts around the surroundings. He stares at the fires and corpses of shadows strewn across the ground, acutely aware of the bullet Haynes shot into his leg. The bullet that deemed all his efforts foolish. All of this compels him to spill out true feelings hidden deep in his heart. The truth is, I wanted to be a hero. I don't want to be a shadow anymore. Not Haynes' shadow. Not the Gravering Commandant's shadow. I'm done with all of that. Damn, okay, let's go. I wanted to break free from Haynes' shadow, then surpass the Gravering Commandant to become an unprecedented, entirely new kind of hero. But in the end, every step I took was wrong. He desperately wants to break down in furious sobs, knowing that even in this near-death dream, his old classmates would patiently listen. Hey, alright. I miss all of you. I don't want to stay with Chrono anymore. I want to kill Haynes. I want my name proudly displayed on the memorial. I want to tear off all these contracts, binding me and standing honorably in the light, not as anyone's shadow. Of course you're not. Since you entered FOS, you've always been Hanif. Hey, Beyblade, put me down. Your leg is injured. Despite everything, Hanif struggles to his feet, gathering what little equipment he has left. The domain no one capable of sporting Longinus arsenal is on his person, and their mission's final objective is to destroy the last high-risk zone. I'll keep fighting. If I do end up at Corona, I'll find a way to break free. What are you trying to do? It's not too late to stop living in confusion and start thinking clearly. I'll let myself be carried away by heroism for the ending I desire. Hanif rushes forward, clutching the domain node. Damn, alright. A raft of clustered ants drifting through water. As everyone follows Hanif into the inferno, we catch a scent of something burning. Despite everything, he persists in raising his arm high, and then... Damn. You said brainy viewers and everyone's thought about your true self, completely wasting all these years. Ugh. Summoning the last of his strength. He swings his arm down hard, knocking Haynes to the ground and seizing the gun from his hand. Hey, let's go, Hanif! Let's go! Giga Chad, let's go! That's my boy. The gun... Then, gun in left hand, he fires repeatedly at Haynes' waist, wrists, and ankles until the last shell casing hits the ground with a sharp clatter. Ugh. I'll prove them nothing like you! Tossed aside, the smoking empty gun and rains blow after blow on Haynes' face, shattering his brow, bone, and nose. Hey, okay, damn. Let's see, whose blood runs dry first? Blood flies everywhere, mixed with the maroon teeth knocked loose. Haynes has underestimated how time and experience can change a person. This brutal beating forces both men to acknowledge that fact. Hey, you call yourself the one who knows me best. You couldn't be more wrong, but I'll find every little trick you've hidden. Oh, the music, okay. God damn, the music's going crazy. I love it. Spending his last ounce of strength, Hanif delivers one final punch to Haynes, then tears open his collar, stripping away the hypocrite's facade. Beneath the white lab coat lies a twisted body, nearly completely transformed. I knew you couldn't possibly be selflessly devoted to helping Dad Ascending. You definitely found a way to control him, make sure he wouldn't dare end your partnership. Damn. And the best way to control him was destroy all the embryos, reducing the Ascendant's plans to ashes. You've already transformed yourself into the detonator for destroying this gene bank, haven't you? Damn. Haynes opens his mouth as if to say something, but only blood spills out. Most of his teeth have been knocked out. Hey, damn, get wrecked, boy. Were you the old man who loved to smile? Why can't you laugh now? Admit it, the moment you kill me, the destruction program will automatically activate. Dragging his injured leg, Hanif moves to the edge of the platform, hauling the barely breathing Haynes with him. Next, if I could just end all Haynes, I'll break free from the sickening cycle of fate. Hey, okay, let's go. During that simulation battle, you'd successfully charged into the center of the high-risk zone, clutching the domain node, like a hero leaping to the abyss while embracing the flames. Hey, alright. It's time to end it all! Even if he could never become the chief, this is still the ending he wanted. Even if I have to die with him, this is still the ending I want. Though the pain makes him want to curl up into a ball, he forces himself to whisper into Haynes' ear. Then, like the flaming Icarus falling into the sea, he clutches Haynes' body and rolls off the edge. Hey, alright. A sensation of weightlessness takes over. He exhales deeply, remembering how the commander had just decided to pass the final baton to him. I've done it. Let this be my atonement. Oh, damn. Okay. What? What? He closes his eyes, savoring the rush of wind past his ears as he falls. The rush of wind suddenly stops. Oh? Well, look at this. Leave for just a moment, and the sprout has already made a complete mess of himself. Noctis, your FOS really is a breeding ground for exceptional talent. Oh, Vera! Damn. I've got his leg. You desperately cling to one of Hanif's leg, while Vera mercilessly pins down his other leg with her foot. Damn, okay, you two. What's with the face? So grateful you're about to have a breakdown? Vera, hurry, drop that old bastard. I will, but before that... Okay, I'm gonna bookmark it here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream here now for today. So, yeah, we'll continue the rest of this story node next PGR stream. Yeah. I will be streaming again next week, Monday, at 7 p.m. EST. We will be playing some more Genshin Impact. We will be finishing the tribe quests, and also possibly doing the interlude as well. And maybe we'll also be doing Mawika's story quest as well, or at least starting it. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'll also be posting the stream schedule on Sunday. I'll be posting the stream schedule on Sunday as well for next week's streams. Yeah, I think with that said, that's all I really got to say. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the stream. Also, if you want to see more, be sure to drop a subscribe. And also, let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Remember to stay humble. Got it, people. I'll see you guys later. Bye. 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 Bye.